Now pay attention. If you feel distracted, unmotivated, and mentally exhausted, this video explains exactly why. Look around for a moment. Why do so many men feel tired, distracted, and uncertain about who they are? Why do so many men wake up without direction, spend hours scrolling, and go to sleep feeling like they accomplished nothing? It's strange, isn't it? Men today live in the most comfortable era in human history, yet many feel mentally weaker than ever. And the Stoics predicted this long before smartphones, social media, or modern convenience. The Roman philosopher Seneca once warned, "Soft living makes the mind weak." Think about that. Soft living. A life where discomfort is avoided, struggle is minimized, and pleasure is constantly available. Food is instant. Entertainment never ends. Distraction is always one swipe away. And slowly, without realizing it, the mind loses its edge. Because strength grows from resistance. Remove resistance, and discipline fades. Imagine two men. One wakes up and immediately checks his phone. He scrolls social media for 30 minutes. He compares his life with strangers. He consumes endless entertainment. By the time the day begins, his mind is already scattered. Now imagine another man. He wakes up early. He trains his body. He plans his day. He controls what enters his mind. Which man will be stronger in 5 years? The Stoics understood this difference clearly. The Stoic teacher Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Master of himself, not master of money, not master of status. Master of his impulses, master of his reactions, master of his mind. But modern culture trains men to do the opposite. It encourages instant gratification. It rewards impulsiveness. It keeps attention scattered. And a scattered mind cannot become powerful. Now consider the life of Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, and a man who ruled the most powerful empire in the world. He faced wars, political betrayal, and deadly plagues. Yet every morning he reminded himself of something simple. He wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, remind yourself that you are waking up to do the work of a human being." Marcus Aurelius advised that you were not born to stay warm under blankets, but to fulfill your purpose, just like nature's creatures. Just as plants and animals perform their tasks, you must do your duty as a human. In other words, stop negotiating with comfort. Do what must be done. Modern men often wait for motivation. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Act first. Motivation follows discipline. Let's talk about emotional strength. Many men today are either emotionally suppressed or emotionally reactive. They either bury their feelings or explode with them. But Stoicism teaches something more powerful: emotional mastery. When anger appears, observe it. When fear appears, analyze it. When frustration appears, control your response. The Stoics didn't believe emotion should control you. They believed emotions should be trained, just like muscles. Another problem weakening modern men is comparison. Social media shows endless success stories, perfect bodies, perfect lifestyles, perfect relationships, and men begin to feel like they are falling behind. But Marcus Aurelius had a reminder that cuts through this illusion. He wrote, Very little is needed to make a happy life. Not endless validation. Not constant approval. Not competing with strangers. Just discipline, clarity, and control over your own mind. Let's look at a simple example. A man who cannot control his attention will struggle in every area of life. If he sits down to work but constantly checks his phone, his productivity collapses. If he goes to the gym but skips workouts whenever he feels tired, his body weakens. If he reacts emotionally in relationships, his stability disappears. Every weakness traces back to the same root: lack of self-mastery. And Stoicism is the training ground for self-mastery. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort, cold weather, simple food, physical hardship. Why? To remind themselves that they could survive difficulty. Because once you prove to yourself that you can endure discomfort, fear loses its power, and a man who is not controlled by fear becomes dangerous in the best way. Focused, calm, unshakable. Here's the truth many people avoid. Modern comfort weakens men slowly. Not overnight, but day by day. Distraction replaces discipline. Convenience replaces resilience. Pleasure replaces purpose. But the good news is this: strength can be rebuilt, and the Stoics left a blueprint. Wake up earlier. Train your body. Control your attention. Reflect daily. Choose discipline, even when comfort is easier. Each small victory strengthens the mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote something powerful. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Not tomorrow. Not when motivation appears. Now. Every day is training. Every challenge is practice. Every moment of discipline is another brick in the foundation of your character. So if you feel like the modern world is weakening men, don't complain. Train. Build your discipline. Strengthen your mind. Control your impulses. Because the Stoics believed something timeless. The strongest man is not the one who conquers others. The strongest man is the one who conquers himself. If this message resonated with you, you're already thinking differently from the crowd. Subscribe to Stoic Gateway for more lessons on discipline, Stoic philosophy, and mental strength. Like this video to help bring ancient wisdom back into modern life. And in the comments, answer this honestly. What is one habit that is making you weaker right now? Put it in the comment, and I will highlight the solution in the next video. Because awareness is the first step to mastery. I am here to be your guide. If you've watched this far, you are one of the 1%. I'll see you in the next lesson.